Hi everyone, welcome back to the next Diecast. In today's video, I'll be showing you these three diecast vans I recently bought off of Amazon. All three of these vans are between 1/43 and 1/48 scale. They're all kind of scaled based off, if they can fit inside their box or not. They're by three different manufacturers as well. This one is made by Kinsmart, this one's made by Real Toy / Darren, and this one I'm not sure who it's made by. Might be underneath that sticker there. But I got all of these together for around $28 in total for all three, including shipping and everything. A little bit pricey, I think, for the scale that these are, but a lot of prices seem to be going up on models like these in the first place, so I don't think that's a big deal. And this Nissan Taxi was actually from Amazon Warehouse Deal, so I ended up getting it for a lower price than like the original price would have been. And it came in like some damaged packaging. The model itself is okay, as you can see here. But I think vans are generally underrepresented in terms of diecast models. Of course, you have a lot that are made by, Matchbox and Hot Wheels and whatnot. In terms of anything kind of larger than that, they're kind of hard to find, and not many are actually made. But these three here are made, and they're all available on Amazon. All of these would go good with an O-scale train layout. I know a few of you guys on here have those types of layouts or dioramas, and these would all fit, well on there. And if you collect 1/43 scale vehicles in general, these would all fit in your collection. So I'm just going to kind of go and do a quick overview of each one of these vans here and kind of show some of the cool features that they have and whatnot. So we'll start with this generic one back here. This is based off I think late 90s or early 2000s Ford Econoline van. This is kind of the partial panel where you have the windows in the middle but not in the back. And you do get the two windows on the doors back here too. Kind of cheaply made. And it was a little bit kind of pricey, I thought, but I've never seen this before in any stores or anything. And there was only two of these left on the site when I got it. And this is a pullback too. And it's actually one of the fastest pullbacks I've gotten. I was kind of surprised when I tested it on like the hard floor. So I thought that was kind of cool. And this does have opening doors back here, which open up like so. And they are made of metal. They're not plastic or anything. And you have kind of this plastic liner in the back, which is kind of cool, I suppose. But aside from that, just, your kind of basic generic looking van you would probably put on like a train layout or with like a diorama or something. The paint, I would say, is pretty good. But aside from that, I mean, it's obviously a 4D series. Of course, they didn't, I guess, want to call it that to avoid, licensing costs and whatnot. But decent, I guess. If you can find it for a decent price, I would say definitely get it. I definitely overpaid for it. It came a little bit smaller than I thought it would, but it does look good with these two other vans here, I suppose. So there's that one. Next, we have this Nissan NV200 New York Taxi made by Darren. And again, Darren is basically Real Toy, as you can see on the bottom here. This was just under $9, and the regular price was about $15, which I think is definitely high for a model of this scale. The price I got it for was the Amazon Warehouse Deals price. And this particular van comes up often on Amazon Warehouse Deals. I suspect it's because it does come in a blister pack, so once that gets damaged, then they just sell it as an Amazon Warehouse Deals item. Because blisters are pretty, easily damaged and crushed when they are, shipped or sent out. But I got this for a few dollars underneath its regular price. And it's a pretty, well-detailed van. Like, everything on here is actually painted on. This is accurate to what you would see for an actual, like, New York City taxi, which is very cool. It does have this light up here. Of course, it doesn't actually work. Nice-looking wheels, separately cast headlights, nice license plates, and you have a nice Nissan badge up there and on the back here, too. Nice high-quality paint, I would say. And this does actually feature slide opening doors, which is very cool. You just pull it out and then slide it like that. Very cool touch. And it does open up on both sides, as you can see here. The inside, not really too much to see. The seats are slightly accurately shaped, but they're a little bit crudely cast, I would say. But this is a pretty small-scaled van, so you're not going to really see too much detail in that sense. But yeah, and just be mindful of the doors and the roof light. I've seen reviews where kids have like broken this or broken the doors. So just keep that in mind if you're getting it for a kid. But if you're just putting it up on your shelf, it'll look really good up there, especially from a distance. Like I love the authentic kind of deco that's on here. And you'll get the same number regardless of which NV you get from this real toy listing, or this Darren listing, I should say. And you actually have the medallion on the hood there, and it says New York City on it. Very cool touch. So this is another kind of cool van you can get from Amazon. And last but certainly not least, we have the most interesting of the bunch. This is a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter made by Kinsmart in 1/48th scale. And this, by the way, is actually 1/43rd, supposedly, even though it looks a little bit big. And this one is about 1/47th, I think. So odd scales, but that's what you're going to see with these vans. You know, when you get like smaller scale vans, they're going to be kind of scaled to fit their packaging. So, but this is the Kinsmart Sprinter van. It comes in blue, red, white, black, and you can also get a UPS and a DHL version, which is very cool, I think. And Kinsmart's really been doing good with their details, I think, on even like their pullback models, like this one here. Like the paint looks really well done, and you have separately cast headlights and taillights, as you can see back here. Nice badging going on, even detailed wipers back there. And of course, it is a pullback. And the wheels are pretty small, but I think that's true for the actual Sprinter. This is based off the current Sprinter that was introduced in 2018. And this model actually does have opening doors, which Kinsmart usually does, but they've actually been improving because their doors now open wider on their models, and they actually do put in the detail on the door panels. Before, they used to just kind of mold it into the metal, and it looked very kind of crudely cast. But on here, they did a great job. And even the dashboard has kind of a somewhat accurate shape to it, and you have that 3-seater in the front there. And you also get opening back doors too. This one was about $9 in total. You even have some boxes back there. Very cool touch. I thought only the DHL and the UPS van versions of this would have these boxes, but no, on the regular, you know, painted, or on the regular kind of unmarked painted versions, they do have the boxes. But this is so cool. You have all these different opening features and the pullback motor. So this is probably the best, I think, bang for your buck van in like 1/43rd to 1/48th scale, like if you're looking for one to add to your collection. And the doors do kind of click closed like that, and they're not going to break when you do that. That's just their sound they make when you close them up. But so yeah, I thought it was kind of cool to get, you know, 3 vans like these. They're all, you know, pretty different in the sense that they're made by 3 different like manufacturers, and they have kind of 3 different purposes, I guess you should say. But a little bit pricey, I would say, but I think it is kind of the cheapest way to get vans of this scale if you're looking for them. So feel free to comment down below with your thoughts on these vans here. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.